All right, what is up, everybody?
What's happening?
This
What's happening?
is What the People Want. I'm your host, Juan. This is my co-host, my brother from another mother.
Dion,
What?
man.
Yes, sir.
What's
Yes,
happening?
sir. All right, so we're gonna get things kicked off. This is our first episode right here. Since we're in June, we're gonna talk about men's mental health. So, to me, I think it's a big sham. To be honest, uh, I, example, right? I walked inside Walmart the other day. I was with the missus. We walk in there, go through the garden section. As soon as I walk in, what I see? Father's Day, get him the tool set that he'll love. Get him this grill stuff where he can go out there in the sun and cook on the grill for Father's Day, bro. Like, that's not what we want to do on Father's Day, bro.
Yeah,
Why should we be out there doing this on our day? Because when it's Mother's Day, what they get? Flowers, roses, spa day. They advertise jewelry, bro. They
yeah,
advertise cars, bro. They advertise everything up on the sun. But for men, they only talk about grilling, tool set, no spa day for us. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And then with like mental health, we're taught from a young age, to always hide your feelings, don't show emotion. Men don't cry.
Hmm.
Man, and me personally, when I would like first join the military, right? When I first joined the military, I struggled with some mental health issues. My first marriage, you know how that went, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
you remember that. So I
yeah.
struggled with like some mental health shit, and what did I do? Just turn to drinking. Did I have anybody to talk to about it? I probably, I'm gonna say I did, but it was already engraved in me that we don't talk about our feelings. So I just, drank a lot. You know what I'm saying? That was one of my vices, just drinking. To, deal with the shit that I was going through versus, talking to somebody about it.
Hmm.
Yeah, like, oh, the military, go see a therapist. Go see this person that don't know you from a can of paint, you know what I'm saying? And talk to
Yeah,
them about you. They'll expect you to open up to somebody you don't even know versus, you know, me being comfortable just talking to people that I came in the military with, like my brothers, some
yeah.
of my best friends. But we've been conditioned to always hide our feelings and not talk about it. And now, even in like my second marriage, right?
Hmm.
I better at like communicating my feelings. I have gotten way better at it because like this is my partner. I've been with her for so long, but
Yeah.
there's still times where I keep to myself and hide some of my feelings. Like, man, there's this show called Euphoria. I don't know if you heard of
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
And there's this one scene, it's at the end, it's after Rue dies. And
Hmm.
Ali, he's sitting at the table, right? And he's looking down at the other end of the table, right? The head of the table. And
Yeah.
he's like envisioning Rue. And he just started like crying. And that like hit me because it takes a lot for a grown man to cry,
Hey,
especially a
yeah,
grown black man. It takes a lot for a man to cry. And so me seeing him crying, bro, I started crying. Hey,
yeah,
it there's like certain things, man, and like movies that really get to me, and make me like tear up. Like that was like just recent. There's one other movie called Onward. It's a Disney movie. It's
okay.
about two brothers, and they're just like one's want to be a wizard, and they like believe they used to be magic a long time ago,
Oh,
and
yeah,
so
yeah,
like
yeah,
yeah, and like the younger brother wanted to like he never really like had his father, he just had
yeah,
his brother, and then like at the end it was so beautiful, man, that made me fucking cry. And
yeah.
this other movie called Soul, where the dude
Oh,
like
yeah.
died. Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
man, hey, those are tear jerkers, bro, tear jerkers. And um it bro, the older I get, bro, and understanding how important it is to communicate and get stuff out. Like, bro, I call you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
Yeah,
call you. Like, we had like some really deep conversations. um, just talking to each other.
Mhm.
And far as like the whole society, right? Being accepting like men's mental health, I don't think that they are. They're not doing enough. They're really not doing enough because we have like one of the highest suicide rates. Men,
Yeah.
men take themselves out more than anybody.
Yeah.
Um, I just feel like more should be done about it. But this month is also Pride Month as well.
Yeah.
Um,
It's
but
our
that's
travel
just
by
that. Yeah, that's bro. That's just my take on it. How do you feel about it?
man. I feel like you said, man. It's a sham. You know what I'm saying? It's a scam. All that stuff. Nothing more will be done about it. And the reason
Hmm.
why I feel that way is because we're already in a society to where it's more hatred towards men. You get what I'm saying? It's more hatred towards men in this society, the patriarchy and everything. We live in a feminist world where women want the power, over the man and all that stuff. Like I said, I just came into knowledge of that this month is actually men's health awareness month. You know what I'm saying? I knew that we had one, but I didn't know the ins and outs of it. I really paid nothing to it, no attention to it, because at the same time, whether we got it or we don't, people don't care. They don't care
Yeah,
about what we got going on, other than other men that understand, other men. Those are the only ones that care. And then your minute, your small percentage of people other than men, that there's people that actually do care, but it's a such a small fraction that it can't make a difference to me. And like you said, man, it can all tie into Father's Day as well, because I mean, I guess all this stuff is in the same month. Um, yeah, Father's Day is trash too. You got to cook out for your own day. You got to do everything. And it ain't like that. You got to pamper somebody to be like, oh, he want to do all this. Nah, it's a thing to where it's like, bro, this is my day. I don't want to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? If I want to sit on the couch and drink beers, that's what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So all that stuff just ties in together. You feel me? Like I say, you can't contain something to a month. You feel what I'm saying? Like when we talk about black history, white history, and all this stuff, like black history is contained to a month. White history is not. They don't have no white history month. So how can you contain a man's mental health awareness to a month when I'm living every day? You know what I'm saying? You can't contain my mental health to a month. You know what I'm saying? When I'm going through what I'm going through every day, past month, past 1 month. You know what I'm saying? So like I say, we're in a society to where it's more they're more keen to the female aspect of everything than a man. You know what I'm saying?
nah,
Yeah.
bro. I'm still up in here, man. Still up in here.
Okay. So I mean, yeah, about that, man. So when it comes to, I guess you say, mental health awareness, do you think that affects relationships? You know what I'm saying? When it comes to,
I'm gonna take the phone. Get her, get her. Actually, I do. I do.
yeah.
Um, that's why with the men, bro, we don't speak about our feelings a lot, and so we'll start distancing ourselves from our partner,
Hmm.
and then they'll think that, oh, you're cheating because you're not talking about your feelings, or if you just hold them in and don't talk about it to you don't have no that outlet to vent to nobody. What happens when you hold everything in? Just the bottle builds up and it's just gonna explode and blow up one day.
Well,
And
go
I
ahead, go
had those
ahead,
days.
go ahead.
So
Finish.
I've had moments where um I've like held stuff in like previous relationships and I just blew up on the person. I mean, they was it the best relationship?
Yeah.
Probably not. Should we have ended things way earlier? Yeah. And so them feelings that I was holding on to, I just let all come out at once and ended things, man,
Yeah.
bad. Bad. But like with marriage, uh, the expectations and the expectation and pressure that are put on men in marriages cause a lot of that kind of a lot of cause or the number one cause I believe of like the mental health that men go through. And the pressure and expectations that are put on us, right?
Yeah.
We try to exceed and of course, meet those expectations. But when you don't, you get told that, you're not a man or you're a failure or, the name calling. That's not good for any healthy relationship.
Yeah.
And the man will still think it's him, something wrong with him,
Hmm.
when it's not. It's, society. It's what the his wife is seeing on social media and, seeing these what
Comparing
they
their
call
life.
it. Yeah, comparing their life, man, all these like Instagram
Hmm.
models, like how they, these sugar babies, bro, man, they want that or they think they
Yeah.
should have that, you know what I'm saying? And the man are still trying to do everything and fight, and the woman up and filed for divorce.
Yeah.
Women, they file for marriages. I've seen the
About
statistic,
70
bro.
to
It's like,
80% of all
yeah, it was
marriages,
like,
man, they yeah.
yeah, it's like 72, 75%, some shit like that. Yeah.
All because they're unhappy and it's not due to infidelity or anything like that.
But the
Um,
man will be unhappy for years,
yeah,
years.
just to
And
keep his
he'll just
family together.
just to keep his family together, he'll
Yeah.
carry that weight. He'll carry that. You know what I'm saying? Like there's this one image, bro, I seen, bro, and I sent it to my dad,
Yeah.
and it was a man, and he was carrying a house on his back up a
Hmm.
hill.
Yeah.
I said, boy, if
Nah,
that ain't the truth.
for real. Cause man, you gotta man, when you think about it, like, and just to go back to like how with the relationship side of it, yeah, we've been taught that, and I can't speak for every man. You know what I'm saying? I can just speak from my experience, but I
Mm.
think I still struggle with that today as far as keeping stuff in because I've been in situations or in relationships, to where um I have explained my feelings or whatnot like that, but then with me explaining my feelings, it got twisted back on me. So it's like, damn, I just told you how I feel. You taking a tack to it, but you spinning it back on me like it's my fault. So then I believe that too can coincide on why a lot of men keep their feelings tucked inside. Because it's like if I tell you like we in a relationship and I tell you, let's just say this, your woman's dressing provocatively, and that's your lady. You know what I'm saying? Dress like that in the house with me. But why is you going out dressing like that? Hey, I don't like the way you. It's you can say it in a polite way. Look, I don't like the way you dressing. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna catch a
Right.
lot of attention. That bro, if a man step up to you and do something that you don't like, guess what? I gotta come up there and fight and possibly lose my life behind something that could have been avoided because you wanted to dress like a hoe. Let's call it what it is. You know what I'm saying? But what a woman to do in return and be like, oh, you insecure, you this, you that. And it's like, damn. So, it's a catch 22. It's like you tell your feelings, they're gonna throw it back on you. If you don't tell your feelings, then it's a problem. So it's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. And it's like me personally, I'd rather protect myself. It's just a while that I got guarded up because that's been done to me plenty of times and not in
Mhm.
just relationships where I'm into it with a person, but just period. With certain people, it's like, dang, bro, really? That's how you really feel. You know what I'm saying?
And so the whole, um, say the whole like dressing, women dressing provocatively, that's in a relationship.
Yeah,
Uh, I don't.
that was just an
Let me
example.
see. But okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. But so I agree, but also I kind of I see both sides, right?
Yeah,
So you can dress provocatively. Say you know what? Say like you want to dress provocatively. Your wife want to dress provocatively and go out with the girls. I'm okay. So I'm okay with it. To a certain extent. Like if you just got like ass and titties just all out,
that's
then
what
yeah,
dressing
I have.
provocatively is. It ain't no. That's
Hey,
why I say dressing like a hoe. It ain't no. You can't dress provocatively and modest at the same time, my nigga. If you dressing provocatively, your
mhm.
ass and titties out, my nigga. Let's call it what it is. We ain't gonna
Oh no,
dress it up.
yeah, none of
And
that.
but
Yeah, none of
everybody, you
that.
got.
None of that.
But see, that's me though. That's what makes me me and you. You know what I'm saying? And makes
Mhm.
it because you got another person that another man probably that believe that. Hey, I like my female dressing like that. Until they get into an altercation when a nigga hollering at them or grabbing on their ass because a man we're attracted by physical beauty. So if you see somebody dressed like a hoe, what's your first automatic thought? Oh, this bitch might be a hoe. Keep it gangster. You ain't gonna be like, oh, this a church going Christian woman. Come on, man. We gonna call a spade a spade. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So, like I say, that's just an example. You know what I'm saying? That's just
Mhm.
the most clearest example that I can use as far as like how if you express your feelings, it can get turned back on you like you're you know what I'm saying, you're insecure. But let's spin it around though. If you was to before you left the house,
Uh,
you to have some gray sweatpants on with no drawers on, dangling just
oh,
swinging everywhere. Do you think your girl gonna let you leave the house?
oh hell no! I'm here.
Come
I'm
on,
never
man.
hit it.
So,
That shit.
so why is we giving them the pass? But if it was on the shoe was on the other foot, they not giving us the pass. You know what I'm saying? Heck
Mhm.
nah. And I'm not gonna let the name calling and stuff like the rage baiting, because that's what it is for real. Rage baiting to tear me from what my morals is. You know, that's my moral code. My mama never dressed like no hoe. She always been modest. You know what I'm saying? So I want my lady to be like that. The thing about me though is that I'm not gonna pressure you. I'm gonna let you know, like, hey, I don't like this. So if you still want to go out and do that, guess what? You're not the woman for me. I need to find somebody who can
Ooh.
do the things that I like because I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna keep trying to pressure you to do something. Hey, if that's how you want to live, you're a grown woman. Live how you want to live. But guess what? I'm not gonna be a part of your life because that's not what I want in my life. You know what I'm saying? I want something modest. I want something like this or that. You know? That's the
Oh
way I look at
man.
it.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
you think?
So yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree with that. I agree with that. Far as like letting them, well, not let. So this is the argument they're gonna say: it's my body, my choice. That's the
yeah,
argument every single time. My body, my choice. You kind of trying to control me, but
that's right.
I never looked at it like I'm just trying to control you. I just always looked at it like, oh, it's a respect thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you should respect me enough to not dress like that. If you can dress like that if I'm with you and we go out, you know what I'm saying? You can dress like that if we go out together because I'm confident in myself. No other man finna, come up to you. They see me right there beside you. If you do, you're a dead man. That's just me, bro. That's
But
how I
but
look at it.
but this my thing though. Look what you putting yourself under. So if
I never had that happen to me though.
I know, but we're using this as hypotheticals. That's what I'm saying.
Hmm.
So we're
Okay.
not going off our own experience. These are examples. So like you said, if she could dress provocatively with you, that's your choice. But you also said in the same sentence, ain't nobody gonna do nothing. And if they do, you know what I'm saying, they dead. So now guess what? You going to prison while your wife is out here and she could be fucking another nigga while you doing 20 years in a slammer. So now you don't went out the worst way. So now you can't
Mm.
protect nothing. That's what I'm saying. So it's like I have certain
So you just
standards.
looking
Like,
at it
bro,
like,
I think about every aspect, not even just me killing a person or a person killing me. It's like, bro, it affects everybody.
so you just
So
looking at
either
it like
way, you
from,
lose.
yeah. So you just looking at it from like, let's just avoid that situation altogether.
avoid it altogether because, like I said, bro, if the shoe was on the other foot, if she letting you go out that house, she is not letting you leave out no house, nigga, with some gray sweatpants on and no drawers on. Let's keep it real. You not leaving that house,
I
bro. She'll
mean,
she'll
yeah,
burn that house down before you leave.
yeah. Hey,
So
hey, you're
why
not
is it
wrong.
that we
You're
have
not
to?
wrong.
Yeah, why is it that we
You're
have
not
to
wrong.
conform to because it's my body, my choice? You right, Shawty. It is your body, your choice. Well, guess what? I hope you have a great life with your body and your choice. Because I'm gonna take my body and my choice and go with this female over here who listen and who can, you know what I'm saying, dress modest and stuff like that. And if she want to dress
Yeah,
provocatively, she do it in the bedroom. You feel me? Not so other people can see because I don't want other people seeing what I got. That's where I think, as a society, bro, we
mm.
went all the way left. You know what I'm saying? We want
Oh
niggas to
man,
see what we got.
bro,
Heck no, I don't
bro.
want you to see what I got.
Hey, Instagram is softcore porn now, bro.
Not for
For
real.
real. Yeah.
For real.
And motherfuckers be on there advertising their OnlyFans and shit. Like, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy how like much shit has changed, bro. I remember like growing up, man, and it wasn't nothing like this, bro.
Nah.
Motherfuckers coming straight out of high school saying, fuck college, fuck a job, man. Let's get that OnlyFans going. Let me,
Yeah.
show some ass, show some titties, but that was the whole like, feminist movement though. It started all of that. It
Yeah.
empowered. I mean, hey, it's whatever floats your boat, man. Do you, bro? I don't care. But at the end of the day, at some point everybody grow up and they gonna regret some decisions they made,
Yeah.
like even these porn stars, bro. A lot of these porn
Man.
stars, these girls, man, I seen so many videos of motherfuckers saying like, oh, I regret doing this, I lost my family,
Yeah.
I felt like I was pressured. Like, why go into that industry? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do that? Because you're gonna want to have a family someday. You're gonna
Yeah.
grow up, you know what I'm saying? And that shit's gonna be there forever. Of you getting your back cracked, you know what I'm saying,
For
by
real.
13, inch pipes, bro. It's crazy. Like, that's what people just, man, it's wild, bro.
Because
It's
people
wild.
want the
It's
easy
wild,
way
bro.
out, bro. People
It's
want the
wild.
easy way out. They don't want to work for it no more. Like that's easy work to lay on your back and fuck. It's hard work.
Yeah.
Just like think about it. What's exploding right now? Ozempic, Wegovy, all these
Oh,
little
instead of
weight
going to the
loss.
gym, putting in the work, yeah.
Yeah, instead of
I
putting in the
went to the
work,
gym
people
today.
they want it microwave. I want this easy way out because I don't want to put in that work because it take real work to build yourself up, to build up character. You know what I'm saying within yourself. People don't care about character no more. All people care about is bread, money. Hey, let's get this money. I don't care how I get it. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's OnlyFans, the streets, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? People don't care no more, bro. And like I say, I hate to say it, but bro, that's the society we live in. I remember being young, you know what I'm saying, when social
Mhm.
media first popped. Bro, I was trying to get my MySpace page together. I wasn't thinking about, man, I was trying to make sure it rained money. And I had my top 10 or my top 5 friends all together, you know what I'm saying? And if I had one missing, you finna get that phone call. Bro, why I'm not on your top 10? Oh, my bad. Hold on, let me switch some people around. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like that no more.
Yeah.
Like you say, you get on social media, bro. You looking at the first video you scroll to is straight ass shaking. You like, damn, this motherfucker bad. Then you go to the next one. So it's like it's training your mind, first off, your attention span to be short because of these short videos.
hmm
And then it's training you to look, to a more sexualized type of view. You know what I'm saying? Because we live in a sexual world.
But and that all ties into another thing why
Okay.
men are so like hyper, like what's it called? What's the word? Correct term, like hypersexualized.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're the rape cases are going up. To
Hmm.
be honest, um, STDs are at an all time high. HIV, all of that shit, man. Because these guys are watching, softcore porn, then they get into porn, and they're going out there in the dating world trying to reenact what they're seeing, and they're not. So they resort to raping, which is messed up, right? Shouldn't
Yeah,
even say that word was a take. Shouldn't even say the well, graping is the word that people
man, raping,
use.
man. I'm
Yeah,
everybody that sticks and stone may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Well, that stuff, man. Everybody's
yeah,
so caught up. Like they say, you can't say porn no more. Now you gotta say corn. Nigga, porn is porn. Nigga, this is a hand. I'm not gonna call it a fan. You know what I'm saying? Cause you feel offended by it. What happened to free? This is I live in America where it's freedom of speech. I can say what I want to say. So you're not going. That's where they get
so
you at. People not remembering their amendments and the
yes,
Constitution and all this stuff. I have
it
rights. I
is.
can say what I want
Yeah,
to say.
bro. Everybody got rights. I'm saying
Yeah.
it's
My
freedom of
bad for cutting
speech,
you off too,
but
bro.
no, no, no. You good. Look, freedom is that is a thing. Freedom of speech, and
Yeah.
you can say what you want to say. But remember, your words have consequences. For every
Mm-hmm.
action, there's a reaction.
Yeah.
So that's why people say certain shit. But that's what I was saying about like the whole like STDs and all these cases going up, bro. Is yeah, men are going out that dating world and they're not getting what they're saying. A lot of men suffer from porn addiction. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of men suffer from porn addiction, and it's because of what they're saying online. These yeah, what they said online, bro. Like, women, dressing the way they do and what they're seeing in porn. So, and another thing, bro, I will agree with this. Some men do have fragile ass egos.
Yeah.
They cannot handle the word no. They cannot take being told no from a girl or a woman. Cause they tell them no, and they gonna be like, "Oh man, you was ugly anyway. Oh, you old bitch." Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like some men have, not some, but a lot of men have fragile egos now.
I call them
That's the thing.
boys. I
You
don't
call them
call them
boys?
men. And yeah, and the reason why because man, I man, look, I'm blessed to be raised in a two parent household. So I had my mama and my daddy there. My daddy
Mhm.
instilled in me certain things about what it is about a real man. These boys who are raised by their mama, and you do what you see every day. If your mama always going off because she's emotional, she's a woman, she's going off on everything. Guess what? You're gonna pick up on those flavors. You feel what I'm saying? So when you become grown, you're gonna become an emotional boy or emotional man. So you'll let stuff like that get to you. But I was taught a man's supposed to keep his composure. You know what I'm saying? Even though he feeling you can be mad, but you don't have to show it right then and there. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn how to control your emotions yourself, because at the end of the day, bro, we got to put
Yeah.
all this stuff on our back. Like you said, with the house and stuff like that, going up the hill, we got to carry this load. And it ain't up to the woman or the child, it's up to us. So we got to do what we got to do to make sure that we're strong, and make sure that can't nothing get to us.
But
Because if you let
where?
that stuff get to you, you know what I'm saying, man, you just like the wind. You can be blown anywhere.
Nah, facts, facts. But where is all that coming from, though? Where is these men with these fragile egos coming from?
The single
Single
mother
parent
household.
household. Exactly. So why is it a single parent household?
It's a
What do you
to
feel?
me. To me it could be a two-way thing. Nowadays, I would put it. Like I say, it's a two-way thing. It can be the men, but then
Mhm.
majority of it is the women
They're
because,
incentivized for being a single parent.
huh?
They're women. Some like
Yeah,
are incentivized for being a single
yeah.
parent. They get the
Heck
food
yeah, you get
stamps.
you get the government help, and not only that,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. They the ones that that, like I said, like you said, they're divorcing their husbands. So you're the one, the man trying to stay together. Y'all divorcing them. You know what I'm saying? Or you leaving. What women got to understand. They say, "Oh, it's all the men," but guess what? You the one that picked that man. You get what I'm saying? In order for you to open your legs up, you got to open them up. For the man to get in there. So
Hmm.
that's a bad judgment of character on her part. So it's like, bro, it's the women. You know what I'm saying? That's creating these boys. That's creating these boys, bro. And then you got those women who feel like um that don't want the man a part of their child life. Oh, this is my child. This is this and that. and I can speak on it because I'm going through it. You feel what I'm saying? That
Yeah,
don't, you can't talk to your child. You can't do this every time you call, but it's okay to get money when you want it. You know what I'm saying? But then when it comes to the child,
that part.
bro, it's a whole nother story. You know what I'm saying? Oh, now I can't do this or do that, but you can take my money. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're creating an atmosphere where, man, like the statistics show, children that's raised under single parent mother, like single parent homes, that's mainly the mother, bro,
Mhm.
they're more susceptible to going to jail, um, dying, man, being a hoe, prostitute, just all the bad things in life. You can look this up. But the statistics of a man, a single dad raising children, is equivalent to being raised in a two-parent household, because men have structure. We live in a structured way. You got to think about
Mhm.
it. You know what I'm saying? We live in a structured way. Look, the statistics don't lie.
Oh, that.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna say this too. I'm gonna play.
go ahead.
Yeah, it goes both ways. I have seen like men, women like choose like certain men,
Yeah.
and they think that they're gonna be this family, and the dude turn out to just to be a fuck boy.
Mm-hmm.
There are some men that live with these women and sell them a dream, tell them that hey man, the sky is fucking purple, and
Mm-hmm.
just sell out here selling wolf tickets, bro. Uh, and when time comes to step up and be a man, to take care of the home, she's pregnant, they bail. And there's a percentage of women that's happened to, and
Yeah.
for those women, I feel bad for and sympathy. Um, but that also, should, choose and pick men better.
Mm-hmm.
If you're asking the right questions and doing that vetting process correctly, you can avoid that most of the time. Most of the time, these relationships nowadays, from what I see, bro, they're meeting online or meeting at first off. If you're meeting them in the club, that's wrong. That's
Yeah.
wrong. Period. You're not gonna find your wife in the club.
Yeah.
Sorry. You may find a baby mama or baby daddy, but not your forever person in the club.
Yeah.
So if you're doing that, that's wrong already. The way you should go out, well, the way it should be grocery store or just out and about or in a work environment or at the gym.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you can like, meet a good person, meet somebody with good character. If you're meeting them in the club and you're laying up and wanting to start a family with this person, nah, yeah. That's not gonna end well.
But
I've
see,
seen
ain't
it play out
nobody,
way too many times, bro. Way too many times.
ain't nobody out here to find that though. That's out the question. That, like, in our modern times, man, ain't nobody out here trying
Mm.
to get married. Everybody just trying to lay up and fuck. So when it comes to like I say, you say, oh, let's get to know each other, all that. But guess what? People, man, let's be realistic. Like, everybody know the red flag. A nigga can sell you wolf tickets, but you can pick up on it. Cause you know what I'm saying? You can pick up on certain things. But the reason why we still let it
Some
linger
women.
is because some women, yeah, but nah. This is why I say majority. I put it on majority because I put it on the men too. Because we let red flags go because we pussy whipped. She dickmatized. So we letting that stuff go because it's like, dang, bro, yeah, that was a red flag, but boy, she got some walk. You know what I'm saying? Or she feel like, dang, this I just caught this nigga in a lie. He don't even know it. But dang, because he got some good D, you know what I'm saying? I'm a bypass that. You know what I'm saying? So we acknowledge the red flags. It's just that we become attached to something that we don't want to let go of. So we'll kind of push that red flag onto the back until that stuff start building up. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's how I feel.
Mhm. Okay. Um. All right. So I got another thing I would like to bring up.
All right.
We spoke about this briefly. I haven't done. lot of research on it, but I did watch like a few videos. And you
Yeah,
already know what I'm gonna bring up, man. You
yeah,
put me up on this.
yeah.
Um, Semen retention.
Okay. Yeah.
What exactly is that? How did you stumble across it? And just explain it for the people, man. Explain it to me. Like, I just seen like a quick 7 minute video, bro, and
Man,
I need information, bro.
it's a two-way thing though. It's really a
All right.
two-way thing. I had heard about it through man, just watching videos, you know what I'm saying? I'll be stumbling across videos, and then when I stumble across something that, pique my interest, then I deep dive, into it. But you got people like Kevin Gates and a lot of, well, I ain't gonna say a lot of celebrities, but people like him and, different people on the internet that talks about it. But semen retention is like, maybe they call it no fap, where you don't masturbate or you don't have sex. You keep that energy within yourself, so you don't have sex. You keep your nut to yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Um, Without jacking off or none of that. You don't pleasure yourself, no none of that. That's semen retention. And the benefits that come from it, is a surge of testosterone. If
Mhm.
you look at it, a lot of athletes, before they do their games and stuff like that, they don't have sex for like weeks or months prior. You know what I'm saying?
I think I
I know
remember
Mike
hearing something
Tyson
about
said
boxing.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mike Tyson said that. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have sex with his wife for a whole year while he was training. You know what I'm saying? Because it
Dang.
builds stamina, and stamina, 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 and things of that nature like that. So,
Yeah.
but it's a good and a bad side to it because I just stumbled
Okay.
across some research,
Okay.
yeah, that said, the testosterone levels, it'll surge for the first week, but then after that first week, it'll go back to normal levels. So it's not a
Mm,
long term thing. But like I
okay.
say, I think that deals with each individual person of how that, how your body reacts to that. I found out that, and this through
I mean,
TK Kirkland. He said he masturbates 7 times. He used to masturbate 7 times a day, but he found out that, nah, for real, listen,
dang,
he found out through studies,
like,
and you can look this up too, that having sex or releasing that helps with prostate, helps you not get prostate cancer. Yeah, look it up, man. I kid you not. I had to look it up. I wanted to see how true it was. And it's true. You know what I'm saying? But he was doing it too much. He said he found out he
mhm,
was doing it too much because he was doing it 7 times a day. But when you look it up, it say, man, releasing your ejaculation, regularly, can help you you know what I'm saying, can help with prostate cancer as far as not getting it. So it's a double edged sword. It has its benefits and then it don't on the other sword. You know what I'm saying? It got its benefits,
yeah.
another way.
Okay.
So
Okay.
what did you get from the video that you watched? What was your takeaway from it?
Um, what I got for that is just a way to like store in. Well, you'll have more energy, I believe,
Yeah.
and like yeah, you'll get that testosterone like boost.
Uh huh.
That's what I. So man, there's some truth to it because I've noticed some stuff. Just life.
Yeah.
I know, yeah, there's like some truth to it. Yeah, there's some truth to it. I still got to do some more research, but if you just hold on to it, yeah, you will. So it is a double-edged sword. So you will have that testosterone,
Uh huh.
but also you will be more on edge too. Like you
Yeah.
will be just, always ready. Put it that way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You always be ready. So it's some pros and cons to it. Some
Yeah.
pros and cons. I still gotta do some more research on that though. Definitely gotta do some more research.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I think it's a good thing in the bad. I think it's good to do it for, like, let's just say if you're like, hey, you know, I want, because they say it improves focus as well. Like, hey, you got something that you want to improve. Like, okay, I got this project I got to do. So you know what? I ain't gonna have sex this whole week until I get what I need to get done. So it's
Yeah,
ways
locked
that
in
you
for a
can
week.
use semen retention to your benefit, and then
Mhm.
still play on both sides of the field as far as like, man, I ain't finna just be celibate to where, oh, I'm gonna try to keep all this to myself and not have no release. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you get blue balls and stuff like that, you know?
That'd be crazy.
Yeah,
That'd
you
be
know,
crazy right
so
now. Yeah.
yeah, most definitely, man.
Hey, so let me ask you this, man. Back to men's mental health.
Okay,
To you, well, actually, this is not even mental. This is like relationships, right? I'm
okay,
just gonna talk on this for just a few minutes. Relationships.
yeah,
I'm in a relationship now, right? That I've known this person since just as long as I've known you. I met them a year later, and we known each other
yeah,
what 16 years? 16 years, man. Been locked
yeah.
in like gorilla glue,
Locked
and
in.
yeah, and I've known this person so 15 years, and we've been together 11. My parents have been together over 20 some years, like almost, I want to say almost damn near 30 years, bro.
Yeah.
Almost 30 years. I'm sorry, right at 30. Um, and that's what I want, right?
Hmm.
What is a healthy relationship to you? Because every like every marriage, right? You have your, your it's like a, your roller coaster, your
Yeah.
downs, your ups, you just up and down constantly. Or you hit that groove where, man, everything is just right for, like a few weeks or a month.
Yeah.
What is a good relationship to you? Because like not every day is gonna be a good day.
Yeah. Yeah. Most
You know what I'm
definitely.
saying? You'll have your days where like, man, fuck this month. Like you just like fuck this month.
Yeah.
And you like, oh, if you was to do it, I'd beat you up. Or
Yeah.
vice versa. Like, what is a healthy relationship to you?
I To start it off, in order to have a healthy relationship,
Mhm.
first off, it gotta be based, you know what I'm saying? God gotta be at the center of it. If you really wanna if we gotta get back to the basics. Because people believe that marriage was made for nowadays. People think marriage was made for, um, oh, for everybody to be happy to do this and that like that. Nah, marriage was a covenant between you, your spouse, and God. You know what I'm saying? Really, it was made to procreate. You feel what
So
I'm
you
saying?
think that religion, or well, not religion. So you believe that God
Nah,
should be the foundation of every marriage.
yeah, heck yeah. It should
Okay.
be. I mean, yeah, because that's the only way you'll survive. Because it's not gonna be people go in there with unrealistic goals, thinking that every day is gonna be lollipops and sunshine, and that's not the way it's gonna be. Yeah, you're gonna have those bad days. My thing is like, let's just I'm hypothetically speaking, like my lady, hey, I chose you because you're who I want to do life with.
Yeah.
Like I say, for good or for bad, you know what I'm saying, for rich or for poor,
Yeah,
I
you
want
my
to do
death
life
buddy.
with you in the good parts and the bad parts. You know what I'm saying? But the only way you can get through it is if God is centered for both of y'all. Because when it's bad, bro, and you can't talk to her right now, bro, I know I can talk to God. God, please help me. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, do this thing. I want to, build a strong relationship with my wife. You pray, you know what I'm saying? And just hope that, it gets better. My parents, that's how they was built on. You know what I'm saying? Bro,
Mhm.
and they had their hard times. I seen it. Bro, we've been to where we lived with our grandmas before. The whole family, everybody in grandma's house. You know what I'm saying? We don't struggle. But guess what? They never left. They still stuck it out. And I give it all to God. And I'm sure they'll do the same thing. Because,
Oh
bro,
yeah.
it's only by the grace of God that you can, and I'm not going on religion like, because I'm not saying that on no religious, like, oh, you got to be, oh, living on one accord and not doing this and not doing that. Nah, what I mean by putting God at the center is, bro, all your problems that you have, y'all take it to God. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all try to become better for yourselves. You
Not
feel
one
me?
person should
No
carry
part.
the
Yeah,
burden.
because y'all a
Yeah.
team. That's the whole point of getting married. We're a team now.
Exactly.
Bro,
Exactly.
the Bible say
Oh.
when what I'm saying, y'all are one. That
Yeah.
means her body is not her body, it's yours. Vice versa. Her body don't
Yeah.
belong, your body don't belong to you no more. That's hers because y'all are one now. So we do this together. You feel me? What
And
are your
like,
takes
bro,
on it?
Man, so me and this woman, bro, we been through everything together.
Yeah,
Uh, and been through everything. And God is the foundation. I'm very religious now. Don't go to church every Sunday. I'm not saying I do all that, but I talk to God daily. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Um, I would like to go to church a lot more. That is something that I'm like eventually do. Um, but like that's everything that we've been through, man. The good, the bad. We just always, been there for each other, and I believe that's how we survived long as we did. Always, had each other back.
yeah,
If I never carried the weight by myself, or if I
yeah.
felt like I did, I would, talk to her about it.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, that's just how we always. That's how we survive, bro. That's
Man,
how we
and
survive.
that's how you gonna survive. Like I say, I don't think that it has to do anything with, oh, I gotta go to church every Sunday. It ain't got nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? All
Mm.
it is, man, like I say, man, y'all put God at the center of everything, man. He gonna work it out. You let him work it out. You know what I'm saying? Especially if
Hey,
you're a
say
child
that
of
right
God.
there.
You know?
Exactly, exactly. But hey, man, we done been doing this, man, 46 minutes now, bro. Almost 50 minutes.
Yeah.
Um, I say, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. All right.
All right,
This
man.
is what the people want. This was our first episode. I'm your host, Juan. That's my brother from another mother, Dion.
Hey, yeah. And we locked in like gorilla glue, man. Y'all already know.
Locked in, locked
Yes,
in.
sir.
Hey, and so we'll get back, we'll do another episode here in a few days.
Yeah.
But if you want it, real, raw, unfiltered, this is where you're gonna get it. We'll
Hey,
never
cause I'm gonna
sugarcoat
give it to
shit.
you raw.
Yeah,
Hey, look,
every
and
time.
if it's certain topics, man, that y'all want us to talk about, man, please put it in the comments. You know what I'm saying? We'll definitely get to those topics, because this is what the people want. So, man, I'm down to talk about damn near anything, you know what I'm saying? And give it to you
Oh,
raw diggity. So most
oh yeah.
definitely.
This was the first episode, man. So it's still like a lot of stuff that we gotta, work out. And
Yeah.
but yeah, bro, we locked in, and I know y'all gonna fuck with us. Yeah. So let's just keep this moving.
Say less.
All right, G.
All
Love
right,
you,
man.
bro.
Love you too.